we kind of have a bone to pick with each other, me and Josh do. Because there was a saying that everybody knows. Everybody knows this saying. And it's, everything happens for a reason. And I think it's bullshit. And Josh is like, no, it's true. So, Josh, do you want to explain your reasoning, or do you want me to explain my reasoning first?
All right, so I have two like different reasonings. Like I have just like a logical reasoning and then a philosophical reasoning. My logical reasoning, since it's pretty short and sweet, is we've all gone to school and learned cause and effect, right?
Yes.
You get an effect only because of a cause. That cause is that reason the effect has happened. So to me, that's how I think of it. It just seems pretty straightforward and logical. I do have a philosophical way, but it's a bit longer of an explanation. So I want to hear yours out first before I shut you down.
Okay. Well, I am speaking from just straight emotion and passion, where I cannot see a reason, period, for so many terrible, crappy things that have happened in the world. No reason. Like, I will use an example, and it's like somebody losing their kid. Total, like, horrible, should never happen to anybody. I don't ever see a reason for that being something that you can say to somebody like, well, there's a reason for everything, you know, everything happens for a reason. No, screw you. No, go away. Don't ever tell that to me if anything ever happened to anybody like that. So,
I mean, it's going to make me look like the bad guy, but I still stand by it.
Yeah, you're going to say like, well, the kid would have grown up to have been evil.
No, well, maybe. He could have been. You never know. But
God.
I mean, what was it, Deadpool, that he went in the after credits, went back and killed baby Hitler or something?
Yes, it was. Yes.
So, but all right. So again, I know this is going to sound bad, but it is what it is.
Oh boy.
Everything that happens kind of serves a purpose. It's to teach you some kind of lesson to some degree. And I know it sounds terrible. Like there's, I mean, I'm somebody who's gone through depression and bad, painful things, but it happens, and it's one of those things that you have to, once you have broken through all the obstacles of those emotions and whatnot, you can reflect on everything that you did to overcome all that and grow from it, and basically it's going to help you find newfound strengths in yourself so that you can overcome these experiences on a future date. And you got to think, man,
No.
if these, I know it sounds bad still, but if none of these things happened, if life was just like totally perfect, if there was like no pain, no sickness, no drama, nothing, everything was, you wake up on time, you're never hungry, you eat your breakfast, everything is just smooth sailing, it would be boring.
Well, now here is my my comeback with that. I agree with the everything happens for a reason, depending on the circumstance. Now, I'm not going to say like, okay, my computer broke. Well, crap. Okay, well, now I need to get a new one. Everything happens for a reason. I got a new computer and I'm all set. Sure. Yeah. So that would still mean the world is not boring. If we could live in a world where the worst of the worst didn't happen, I would be fine with that. And so would everybody. But it's when the most tragic things happen is when I disagree and say, no, screw you. Not everything happens for a reason. No. But if it's something like, menial, life would still be life. You'd still have your drama with your whoever you're having with, or you'd still be fighting with somebody, or you'd still be breaking shit or losing, stuff, or like, I lost my car keys and they fell down a grate in a sewer and they got swept away. Okay, that's fine. Everything happens for a reason, sure. But when it comes with like something super traumatic and like with a child or something, no reason ever. Because then it's like, I'm just saying.
I see it. I understand what you're saying, and I get it. it's just not. It's not my way of thinking. For me, I mean, the most important lessons are going to be the hardest ones to swallow. And dude, I've had to go through a lot at a point in time where like dealing with certain deaths that have really affected me. But dude, I can look back at them now and honestly say like, yeah, they happened for a reason, and it sucks. Like, I know it sounds terrible. Like, it really sucks for the family that lost that individual.
Sure.
But you got to think in the same sense, it probably did a lot of good for that family too. Not, and again, not in a bad way, but like bringing them closer together when, you know, families sometimes are really broken until things like that happen. And unfortunately, it's sad that, you know, you have to wait till something's gone to appreciate it. But I mean, that's just how everything is. Like, you have to learn everything. You have to learn how to take everything from all these experiences. You have to, like, you may not ever get another chance to experience some of these feelings in your life again. And good or bad, it's worth the growth. And my advice is just keep a fighting spirit, tackle everything head on, logically, and never fear going back into a struggle, because not important, but some of the most amazing things have been done from failures. I mean, everything pretty much has been done from some kind of failure to a degree.
Well spoken.
So that is my philosophical mic drop. Boom.
I like it. I still disagree, but that's because I just can't wrap my head around.
It's not a thought process for everybody.
Okay. Like, no, I mean, I definitely understand where you're coming from with it, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I know it sounds really bad.
I just cannot get my head to be like, I accept. I'm like, no. I just couldn't do it. So, now we've left you at a philosophical thought where you're wondering.
Yeah, you know, let us know your take on this debate. Whose side are you on? Are you on Team Nick or Team Josh?
Oh, probably Nick, because he's so nice and
he sounds sexy.
I do, or I don't know.
I mean, while I was editing the whole podcast.
Oh yeah,
great.
You're gonna have fun doing this one.
I'm gonna make your argument so invalid in the edit.
You're just gonna chop up everything I say and be like, "Man, he talks." I don't even know. Like, he doesn't even know how to talk. Oh my god! It would just be me like going like, "Yeah, well, really? No." Like, oh god. All right, guys. So